Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Halcyon 6. Before we go any further, you guys can maybe already tell that there's been some additional sound changes which have occurred. Whoa! I have moved my computer to the den. What this means to you guys is that the acoustics, I always think, are better in this room. There's less of a echo. The room is a little softer. I have curtains in here, bookshelves, and stuff like that to help absorb sound. And the microphone will always end up being a little closer to me in this room. So I've taken the risk and increased the music a little bit in the background now. This is currently where we're at. But I think my voice is coming out okay at the moment. After about 10 to 15 minutes or so of playing the game, I'll put a small cut in it. We'll go and check to see how things are working out, and if everything's good, perfect, then we'll keep these levels. If things are terrible, no one will ever see this, because I'll have to have redone it. Alright, let's get back in there and keep saving the world. Your fleets can always return home to Halcyon 6 without using any fuel. Okay, everyone, so, what were we doing? In the last episode, we constructed our first two Tier 2 starships. And at the time of this recording, today is, I think, it's June something. June 7th? June 8th? I don't know which June day it is. It's sometime in June. But at the moment, Adorkable has not responded as to what type of starship he would like. So I'm going to risk just building the Guardian. Even though, Adorkable, that might not be the one you want, and I do apologize for this. Unfortunately, I need to record today because I have some time, and later on this week I might not have as much time. I have to actually work on the Dungeons & Dragons campaign a lot, and so, that's going to distract me from playing and recording. So, in other words, I'm going to make a decision. God, I hope you like it, and if not, I'm so sorry, but if you do, that's great. I don't think you'll mind in the end. The ships are more or less the same. And let's look at the Guardian compared to the Paladin, I think. A Crusader, sorry. And we'll see why I'm choosing the Guardian over the Crusader. So, it comes down to two stats over on the right that I like seeing. Actually, three if I stop to think about it. So, first off, with the Guardian, you actually have 47 speed compared to the Crusader, which has 42. So, you go a little faster. And in the case of engineering ships, they're the slowest ships in the game, to my recollection, and so I really, really want them being able to act a little quicker, so that will be helpful. Next, the resistances are a little better. You actually have some sensors offline resistance. The Crusader is minus 50, this one's plus 15. You have crew panic. The worst part is that your vulnerable resistance drops to negative 50, so you can take a lot of damage if vulnerable ever gets on you. But this is kind of acceptable because with more if you have vulnerable on you, you generate more threat. So I don't think I mind that very much. So, oh right, and vulnerable. This isn't an extra 50% damage that you take. This just means your resistances against the vulnerable status effect are at minus 50%. And you suffer minus 20% damage resistance when this is on you. So I think I'm content with all that. The only downside is that you do less damage, somewhat significant less damage. 22 minimum, and looks like 22 maximum. So that's a bit awkward. But we can research some upgrades for your Guardian to make up for that. So let's begin constructing this. Okay. Next, so I'm going to send out a fleet to deal with, I'm thinking, another group of the pirates. We'll head over here and deal with the Shriekers. I think that is the Collective's fleet, but we're going to eliminate them next. So we're going to do something a little different in this regard, though. Greed was currently working on a materials multiplier. We're going to cancel that task. This is because we're going to send Greed out, along with our fleet, to fight these groups. So let's head over here to Sagitta. Let's assemble a fleet to do this. So we're not going to bring the Ictus Mk2. Instead, we're going to bring the... How do I say this again? Cabinator is coming with us. Yep. And this is because I want Greed to gain more experience, preferably a level faster. I would like him to be level 4 very quickly if I can, because I intend for Greed to be the one to pilot the precursor vessel, and we'll name that the Cabinator, rather than pass you the hand-me-downs. And this is mostly because Greed is another watcher of my videos. my Greed's watched quite a few of them, and, well, I'll be honest, if you're a viewer and you want to be one of these tactical officers, I'd like you to see space combat, right? That's exciting. You don't want to know your guys just hanging around the Starbase not doing anything over and over and over again, although it's very, very important. But I think it's more exciting to watch your guys go out and fight some things. So, alright, let's do this again. So, let's head over to Sacheta and send this fleet there. Why can I not launch the fleet? Every ship... Oh, the Disciple. We don't need this one. So we want the Sorcerer coming along. All right. Let's head on out. As I stop and stare at this for a little longer. Sorry, I view this... There's no reason to, because I have the option to do everything I could possibly desire out in space. But because in the past I wasn't able to do that, I hesitate. This is similar, or it used to be similar, to Darkest Dungeon and sending your crew out to the dungeon. You want to make sure you had everything planned long before you launched, or send that team out. So we're immediately going to pause, because we want... Oh, do I want Milner? Yeah, we can have Milner start exploring one of these locations, because Echo is almost done with the Precursor Starship upgrade. There you go, Milner. Now, while you're doing that, we have a free room. What's my research? Oh, a repair bay. Can we build a repair bay here? Oh, wait, I cannot. Did I already build one? Oh, I did! Holy crap, I forgot. Oh, I'll want this done. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let Milner finish exploring this room, and if there's a combat, Echo can assist in that regard. And then Milner will go to the repair bay. I'm sorry, Echo will go to the repair bay and upgrade it. And in the meantime, Milner will come to the starship hangar. Oh, actually, we might not have the dark matter for that. Well, okay. Let's just pass time. Commander, the Precursor Starship has completed its transformation to Tier 2. Commander, the Trilithium Reactor is now online. Show that location, because this will pause time. Echo Durante leveled. Okay, nice. You are now level 5. Holy crap. That's 2 more skill points. So we want this increased. So your ground combat skills are all increased to rank 3. And with this other point, I think I want Advanced Polarity. Unlocks the supercharged Polarity ship combat power. A taunting attack, increasing your ship's threat by 100 and damage resistance by 15%. And now Echo's not going to do anything. She's going to sit pretty. I'm going to come over here and look at the Cadet Barracks really quick. We need more dark matter for that. Okay. How are we looking out in space? I know you're there being annoying Tier 2s. But you'll just have to be annoying for a bit. Ooh, we're getting close to that. Okay. Once we rep out what I think is Savak's fleet, we'll then double back and send out a fleet to get all this dark matter. Actually, we'll gather all the resources again. Oh, right. I forgot I had done this. I built a great many more drone systems on some of these places. We might also begin rebuilding some of these facilities to get even more resources delivered. Okay, we have another Chrull fleet. And it has a Tier 2 Elder Chopper here. I think this is like the Spike... I think this is the upgraded version of the Young Clipper. This quick-moving vessel is covered in spikes that can be fired at systems. 50% damage versus science. And this one. Yep. Okay, so that's the upgraded Clipper. Okay, so we're fighting pirates, but they can't be censored offline. Let me double check. I don't think they had not much in the way of weapons disruptions. We'll be okay against tier 1s. So over here, we can't really use upload virus against this fleet. We'll still take adaptive armor. We might as well take Corduroy's Hull. We get 2 more skills. So let's take the portal cannon, exploit the hull breach, and I guess torture. Yeah, torture sounds great, doesn't it? I think torture sounds amazing. Let's go over here. Hull breach, shock mine, that'll be fine. Disintegrate hull, that's good. All right, let's do it. All right, so to start, we siphon dark matter, and we'll put that on this one. Still a lot of damage. 123. All right, let's. Where's my shock mine? I might as well use it now. So it'll exploit the crew panic, doing a little more damage, and stun the navigator, or have a good chance to stun. Over here, let's crippling shot this one to slow him down. We'll warp atomic structure to put crew panic back on the science vessel. I think I do not have flak. I do not have flak. Let's disintegrate hull, which won't kill it. Ooh, that was a low attack. Who's going next? Their science vessel is. Let's focus beam. If you agreed. It resisted. Okay, that's kind of a shame. I guess we'll just portal cannon and kill it, so we don't have to worry about taking damage on everyone, because I think it has in everyone an attack ability. I don't need yet to do the tune-up. And I think we portal cannon and kill it. Nice. Another MK1 smoke expeller. 53 materials, 137 dark matter. Incoming hypercast, sir. Federation officers, this is Savak. I lead the Shriekers. You have just now destroyed my secondary fleet. I am impressed. Moreover, I may be of service to you. My location is visible to you. Come listen to my proposal. So this is actually kind of huge, because collective members do not refer to themselves as me or I. They're a collective. They're all the same being. You and I can together stop this madness. The Shriekers, a pirate clan under the command of collective renegade Savak, is active in the Titanyese system. I murdered that name. We should intercept them as soon as possible. I think we'll just wipe them out, though. Normally I don't. I like siding with them, mostly because I'm really impressed that one of the collective members freed itself from the collective, but I think we'll wipe them out this time around. We're looking at the Starbase. We have 1 day left. I'm still not going to assign Echo, even though it's a little bit left, just in case you have a battle in that location. Commander, the pirate Savak is hailing our fleet. Federation officer, this one has a remunerative... I can't pronounce that. Remunerative proposal for you. Please affirm if you would like to hear specifics. Take another course, and I will instead apply pressure outside the bounds of speech. Whatever you're selling, Savak, I'm not interested. Then perhaps the collective mainframe is right about trueborns. Vicious paranoid built on flawed logic. Savak's vessel veers angrily towards your position. And we still can't set this offline, so everything I have is what I'm going to maybe keep. We'll grab targeting support. Okay, so to start, as usual, we will siphon dark matter. And we'll put that on Savek's ship to start. Let's do a quick tune-up down here with the Swarm Queen. You're taking a lot of damage from those. Next, let's engines down their DPS. I guess we could just portal cannon the little guy. Oh, that was the least amount of damage I think we could have done. Pat attack. So Savek decided to heal right then. Let's go ahead and shock Savek. We'll disabling strike on this guy to put weapons disruption on him. We'll then get rid of weapons disruption. Actually, no, I still want it. Let's use adaptive armor instead. Nice, he missed that barrage attack he tried. What's ramming speed? Take advantage of the engines down. Nice. Huge hit there. And torture, which will probably kill it. Okay, well this is really over. Warp atomic structure, put another crew panic on Savak. And after this, we'll go check the recording, make sure everything's coming out okay. I think we will deconstruct down here. Let's try target support. I want to see what this buff does. Wow! I thought that was an accuracy increase. That's actually just a damage increase, which is phenomenal. Portal cannon then, which should give us an overkill. Disintegrate the hull, which will take advantage of the crew panic. Weapons disruption. Put another siphon dark matter to replace a crew panic on him. We all have a crew panic on us, so... Oh! We lose all our evasion, and we have a chance to act out. Let's just kill Savak, if we can. Close! Very close, but not quite. The torture will kill it. $89 materials, 179 dark matter. Well done, guys. Supernova gained. Maverick. Too close for missiles, switching to guns. That's from, what's that? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be tapping. Top Gun. Space combat damage plus 10%. Adorkable gained structural engineer. I know how to make this ship stronger. Space combat health plus 5%. Commander, we're getting a distress call from the sector. It appears to be pirate in origin. The Shriekers are pirate clan. Okay, so we get 200, whatchamacallit. There's a distress call here, so I guess we'll go investigate that. But first, I need to go check on the recording, everyone. Give me a few seconds, I'll be right back. I think we can up the volume a little more. Oh, nice, and greed leveled. Perfect. Okay, so first, let's go up the music a little bit more, or the master volume. Right, we'll try this. We'll keep it like this for another 15-10 minutes or so. and then we'll see if we have to lower it or if this is okay. So, before we do anything else, let's go ahead and level greed. Congratulations, sir, on level 4. So, I wanted backstab maneuver, so let's take this. You'll also gain the stealth ground power, which does, I think, the same thing that the stealth space power does, only doesn't heal you, as in addition to making you invisible, which reduces your threat and increases your evasion. Oh, nice, you also gain plus 25% chance to crit, and plus 3 science for some reason. You can now pilot the precursor vessel as well. Let's go investigate this at Helicarnassus. Commander, we've cleared out that section you asked for. Showed the location. So, let's have... Oh my god, we have 900 dark matter all of a sudden. So let's... did I forget to construct the ship? No, it's being built. Perfect. We could build another tier 2, but I don't think we'll do that. Milner, how close are you to level 7? Not close at all. Okay. So let's have you upgrade your archer a little. I think I want speed and evasion with you. How long will it take you? 2 days? Let's do it. And then Echo can produce another satellite drone. We can make 3 drones at once? It'll take 5 days. But I think we'll do that. Oh, no, I leveled Echo already. Okay, that was a left around whatchamacallit. Well, now we have enough that we can actually research the Cadet Barracks. So let's research that. Do I have enough to build it, I wonder? Let's see. I do! Recruit additional crew and train NFT cadets to be more battle-ready in ground combat. So this is, if you have a leftover tactical officer who isn't doing much, this is a good structure to build for them. Because if I recall correctly, similar to how the materials multipliers are used by engineers, and we didn't build one yet, but the dark matter multiplier is used by science officers to produce these goods, the Cadet Barracks can be utilized by a tactical officer to produce more crew. Let's go ahead and begin building this. And more importantly for our needs, though, it will also allow us to research stronger green shirts, which means I won't feel as compelled to leave officers not doing anything when clearing ruins, for example, because we'll have the green shirts will actually be decent at combat. On to you. Repeat message. This is Lieuterminator Beeford of the Noble Bruiser Pirates, opponents of the Zealots and Zeb. Or should I say, the robotic federal spy that used to be Zeb. Don't think you can fool me, federal scum. I know all about your psychiatric evaluations and brain slug-free MRI machines. Fool me once. To any loyal pirate that has not yet been replaced, my stash of materials is below you on the planet's surface. And if this is the Federation, don't pretend those aren't your slugs. I'm on to you. It appears that the asteroid surface is crawling with leechers. Well, let's beam down there and fight them. Juvenile, young, and young. So these must be the weaker versions. This is the stronger one, but they're still... I think these are still really low-level ones. I think we all have tier 3 abilities, so we should be good here. Well, I guess we start with the hazard zone, because that affects everybody. They might be exposed, they might be blinded. Ooh, they really don't like you, Adorkable. What do we want to do with you, Greed? I want to hit everyone, so... Oh, we could exploit their exposed on everyone. with the sabotage. Let's do that. And do we have an AoE with you, Adorkable? We do. Kinetic Explosion. It might stun him. Let's try it. Only hit one of them. Maybe I looked at the wrong ability, but it did stun that one. This one's almost dead. Let's kill the big one. Let's see how much you like that. We totally want to kill the little one, so let's electrocute it to death. God, it sounds terrible. Oh, might not kill it. Okay, we need to start healing a little bit. Lady Kirby will just get rid of the bleeding. We'll kill... Oh, wow, this guy... Oh, they kind of healed both of themselves. Good for them. This is getting really annoying. Let's use the Haymaker and finish one of them off. I don't think this one's gone yet. And then heal yourself. I know it'll get a chance to attack again. And let's finish it. Good job, team. Almost nothing. For reward, what else do we get? Commander, we've recovered the materials from the surface. We should return to the Starbase now. Adorkable gain. Can't touch this. Ground combat evasion +2. $400 materials as a reward for the pirate distress signal. Very nice. Okay, so now what do we do? Milner, you are still upgrading. You'll be done in one more day. So while we're waiting for that to complete, we'll clear another room in Halcyon 6. Dorkable will take one day as well to do this, so you'll clear that chamber for us. And I kind of want the other two around in case you have a battle, so we won't do anything else at the moment. Let's watch the Chrull and see if they send out a ship, a fleet. Commander, the Hangar Terran Tier 2 has completed its task. Acknowledged. So that is the new Guardian. So we should go to ship management and we should name it. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was the upgrade. And we did not, this ship did not repair itself. It is in fact still heavily damaged. Oh, that's painful. How much, half a day left on the ruins? We'll just wait. Let's wait till that gets done. Commander, we've cleared out that section you asked for. +4 experience, +80 materials. Show location. Okay, so let's send out the normal fleet now. Wait, should I? One more day left on the Guardian. So we want to wait till that gets done. Greed, I guess we'll send you out here to do some upgrades. Let's upgrade the damage. On our little drone. Sorry, on the little drone. On our precursor starship. Which is no longer that little. Commander, the Cadet Barracks is now online. So as you can see here, we can produce crew. There's not many of them that you can recruit, but you can do it. It's a repeating task similarly to the the materials multiplier that we have. We're probably going to want to get most of these done. So we'll start putting you in there, Greed, once you're done with your current task. And Echo is still working on the drones. We're still waiting on the Guardian. The new Guardian-class starship is now ready for active duty. All it needs now is a commanding officer, which you may assign from the ship management console. So that will be you adorkable. And we will rename this Swarm Queen. The old Swarm Queen will be renamed Retired. We probably will not use her again. We also don't need that piece of equipment on her. I guess we don't really need the evasion. Let's grab discipline machines. Oh, this also reminds me, we don't need echo. I want greed on this ship instead, and we will rename this Cabinator. Still slowly repairing. We can give you another skill now. I don't know what really it takes, so we'll just grab this something. No one's probably going to ever fly these vessels again. I'm tempted to scrap them. Technically, having them gives me a ship I can use in an emergency if we absolutely must have one, so I guess we'll hold on to them. Like, if I'm out and about and a weak pirate fleet shows up here to siege us, we can deal with it. But otherwise, I don't see myself using those ships anymore. So, it's time for us to send out our new Tier 2 fleet. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the... Stop! Everyone stop! That's not all what I want. I want the archer here. Oh, Ictus. Wait, hold on. Milner. There you go. You're not flying the carburetor. I think we named that ship. All right, here you go. We have our sorcerer and the Swarm Queen. Perfect. All right. Let's send out Phalanx Defense. I think I'll be okay with their equipment as well. Transfer the field to the fleet. Leave the system. So let's go. Guess we'll go the long way. Commander, the precursor ship hangar has completed the upgrade. Show the location. Okay, so what we'll do now... Greed, you're freed up. So let's send you over here to the Cadet Barracks, and we're gonna start... We don't really need the crew at the moment, but what I do want to do is increase our green shirts. So let's start by... Can I give them better hit points? Increase their health and ground combat by 15. Let's start with this. We're almost done with those 3 drones we wanted to create. Transfer the Dark Matter to the fleet. Leave the system. So we're gonna sweep past these places that we don't have drones at to grab the resources at them, and we'll fight things along the way. Commander, 3 new satellite drones are ready to be deployed. Acknowledged. Let's go back here. I don't want to build 3 more. Instead, I would like to go to the repair bay and get passive repair upgraded. That will help. That will repair more damage from Halcyon 6, and I think as well to our ships. So let's do that. Commander, the Cadet Barracks has completed its task. Let's do something else here. So let's do speed training. Actually, I think evasive training. Increase their evasion and ground combat to 1, so they have a 1% chance to dodge an attack. Maybe we won't do that. Let's not do that right away. Let's do aim training. Make them more accurate. Commander, the repair bay has completed its task. Show location. Increase the amount of passive repair to your ships at Starbase by 35. I would love to do this, but we need 250 energy and we don't have it. So let's throw you into the Terran Starship Hangar Tier 2. Nope, don't have any dark matter. Not doing any of that either. Alright, then it's materials multiplier time. let's do materials multiplier times 2 with you, Echo. 2 days for 75 materials. Transfer 168 to the fleet. Leave the system. We'll do one more, then everyone, I'm going to go check on my voice just to make sure things are coming out okay. Let's grab this fuel. Commander, the Cadet Barracks completed its task. Show the location. Let's do another one of these Tier 1 upgrades. Let's take the combat to increase their damage by 30%. Transfer 23 fuel. Leave the system. Okay, I'll be right back again, everyone. I want to make sure my voice is coming out okay. Sounds like it's coming out decently. I think we can risk increasing the sound effects a bit. But I think the music was decent at its current level. All right, let's keep going. So let's head over here and grab these materials. Transfer that to the fleet, leave the system, and time to fight some... That looks like a robotic behemoth. Looks like it's wearing armor. Alright, let's go ahead and fight these. We'll fight our first Tier 2 behemoth. Behemoths! Obliterate these cute guys for precious precursor artifacts. Hull breach will not be useful in this fight. Okay, so, I don't think I've seen a behemoth before. Oh, that's interesting. This guy has different resistances altogether compared to normal behemoths. Crew panic is what he's very vulnerable to. And he can't be engines down, as opposed to the normal behemoths who have weapons disruption problems. Okay, so... this is going to be a battle against behemoths. So that will be Tier 1. So... I still want Crippling Shot, even if doesn't apply damage to the behemoth, because it will affect these guys instead. So we're still going to take Crippling Shot at the moment. We'll take target support for that damage increase. And then I really want weapons disruption, so we'll take Disabling Strike. And a Focus Beam. This guy's also not terribly resistant to sensors offline, but still somewhat resistant, so... These guys are resistant to vulnerable? Resistance. It's so weird. I don't like seeing one of them have such different resistances. It makes this a lot more difficult. Actually, no, I don't need Crippling Shot. We have Dimensional Flashbang for my engines down, occasionally. We'll take Bullseye instead. Now, as for our Sorcerer... So I think we take both of the heals, as usual, on this type of vessel. We take the Torture to exploit the weapons disruption. I'm tempted to take a Protected Field this time around. Let's grab that. So kind of... You're mostly a defensive ship now. Hypernova 98. And over here, I think I'm okay with this. We keep the vulnerable. We'll have... I don't know if I need the repair drones. We'll take Brace. Hull breach is useless in this battle. We probably won't be... If I engines down one of these guys, I'm not going to exploit it. We do want to exploit the crew panic, though. We'll take the Shock Mine as well. And the vulnerable. This is good. Let me just make sure they can be stunned. They can be. Alright, let's go ahead and start. So, we'll start with the Protective Field this time around. These guys can do decent damage to us. Not effective. I have no clue what that was, and I'm glad it didn't work. What was that? It was this. Crushing Aura. So it does no damage. Oh! It inflicts Hull Breach, which is not effective at all. Security Breach also won't work, but it will be immune to the penalty on Whale Slam. Okay, so let's Disabling Strike. Actually, no, you can... Are you gonna go again? You're gonna go again after the next whale goes. Wow, you go often, Milner. So let's dimensional flashbang that whale then. Nice! You're resisting all those hull breaches thanks to this effect. I'm actually kind of super glad we're fighting in that. This is so rare. Normally I don't see this actually helping us very often. It just makes it more difficult for me to fight the enemy. Let's use Brace. To produce more threat and give you more damage resistance. Then we'll start with that crew panic. Or not start, we'll continue with the crew panic. Let's inspire everyone. Of course, we use Brace and now they're attacking everyone else. Let's Shock Mine and stun this guy. We'll heal everyone with an adaptive armor. Just in time as well. Put a weapons disruption on one of them. This guy's weapons disruption is going to end, so we'll torture him. Can we kill it with a ramming speed? We can! Okay, let's warp atomic structure. Put another crew panic on that guy up there. Flashbang down here. Weapons disruption and slow him. Exploit the crew panic and kill the big guy. Protect the field, because I don't want to use a different heal. I plan to fight the Chrull as well, so I gotta keep the heals to a minimum. Redisabling strike. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, he looks so hurt. That's kind of weak, we don't want to do that to him. I guess we disintegrate hull. And then, can I finish him? We can. That was a good skill loadout there. 4 artifacts. I guess it's 2 for the tier 2 guy and then one each for the tier 1s. The colony at Tycho is safe once more, Commander. Acknowledged. Transfer the Dark Matter to the fleet. Leave the system. And we should... I don't think I can afford to deploy drones yet, because I want to shut this Chrull portal down. So we're going to go all the way down here and do exactly that. And they only have 2 ships. They only have 2 ships, a tier 2 and a tier 1. Let's go and take them down. Cadet Room Event. An accident has occurred in the Cadet Barracks that requires your attention. Greed was working on upgrades to the Cadet Barracks when a beam of energy crashed through the wall, leaving a massive hole and wrecking a good deal of equipment. It looks as though someone didn't properly grav-insulate the firing range particle barrier. However, it's likely that wouldn't have occurred if the cadets hadn't been so enthusiastic about training, so there's that. Greed encourages the cadets' recklessness. Greed did their best to rile up the normally docile cadets into enjoying wanton destruction, though most remained mortified. Greed gains the reckless trait. What does that do for you? I think this is something you have now. Bio? I don't have a list of them? Wait, where is it? Do you guys see it? I clicked on traits and this doesn't show me anything. Upgrades is that. Here's our bio. Okay, so I don't... This must be a holdover. Okay. So there used to be a way for you to view all of the traits that your characters had, like the passive things that they... like just names of things they had. It's similar to the quirks in Darkest Dungeon. But I can't seem to find it. If you guys see it, can you tell me where it's located? Because I certainly don't see a list of them. Oh well. Okay. It doesn't matter. Let's go back out here. Okay. Time to kill the Chrull! Commander, Greed has made an astonishing discovery while conducting improvements on our latest batch of cadet recruits. Finding that the improvements weren't taking to this particular cadet class, attentiveness enhancer serums were deployed up to the recommended threshold, resulting in one of the cadets having a peculiar allergic reaction. That cadet, Bucky Rogers, has since recovered and is now exhibiting officer-level cranial power. This is truly an unprecedented occurrence, one that will be studied for centuries to come. While Cadet Rogers is highly trained in ground combat and is also, thanks to this serum, physically superior to all other officers, he has no starship operations experience, and so it would be foolish for him to pilot anything larger than a Federation shuttle. Would you still like to promote him to officer? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll have another guy. Promote him. Super Soldier Cadet. Bucky Rogers' allergic reaction to learning serum backstory is, in reality, terribly fascinating. He waits patiently for the day that someone might ask him about it. However, because of his green uniform, nobody does. Oh! The crew are very encouraged by our new officer, Commander. They're tittering excitedly about how maybe their lives aren't completely meaningless after all. +1 morale. Okay. Hey, nice. Welcome aboard, Bucky Rogers. Let's immediately have you do stuff. So, I think Bucky Rogers is like the worst at everything when it comes to this sort of thing, but still, it's something we can have him do. So let's throw him in here. So, and it's going to have to be a matter application 1. So, Bucky, in you go. 14 flippin' days. So you get to do things that I really don't care about anyone ever doing. You're a tactical guy. Okay, hold on. You're a tactical guy. In so much that you have more tactical experience than anyone else. So we can still have Echo in this room. If I have you... Can you do this, Bucky? I'd still rather have Greed do that. So Greed's going to go ahead and do evasive training to increase their ground evasion by... Actually, no, it should be speed training, because that's probably arguably more useful. And you can't have another... I don't know if I explained it or I mentioned this, but you cannot do 2 tasks in a single room at one time. That's not possible. So why don't we build another multiplier somewhere here then? Let's build a dark matter multiplier. Commander, our fleet have encountered a number of Federation vessels fleeing the Chrull invasion. We offered them safety, but they've refused our offer. The refugee flotilla informs your fleet of their intentions to flee Federation space and set up a better, more charitable, and just society in a different sector. I have the fuel for this, but that's a lot of fuel. I might have to make the fuel station again if I give them 100 fuel. Right now, we don't have to worry about fuel whatsoever because of the 100 extra fuel we had received ages ago. Let them go. Your fleet assumes that these utopianists are suffering from a Chrull-related psychic sickness, and they get out of there as fast as they can, weirdos. Commander, the Cadet Barracks has completed its task. Show the location. Alright, let's do the last one. And give our green shirts some evasive training. Once that's done, Bucky Rogers will go there in order to improve the crew. He'll recruit crew over and over to give himself some levels. And then what we'll do with you, Greed, is we'll have you explore, and our increased green shirts will probably be able to help you do those rooms successfully. I think. Oh, and our Sorcerer, your ship Supernova, gained +1 speed with a Cadet Sun. Or rather, Cadet Sun is increasing it by +1. Okay, great. Those were starting to sound vaguely like words. Exactly what I expected you to say! It wasn't actually. Whatever. Okay, so this is our first Chrull that we're fighting here. We're not, so Chrull have all the same things. Ooh, heavily resistant to weapon disruption now, though. And sensors offline. And what's this guy? Okay, so we want the crippling shot. We'll take targeting support. Vulnerable sounds like a thing we're going to probably be doing. And even though we're not going to use it probably this battle, we'll still take triple shot. Our Sorcerer will take both the heals still. I kind of like the protective field, so we'll grab that. Actually, maybe we won't need this. Let's grab the portal cannon. No, you know what? We will grab protective field as well. As for the Swarm Queen, brace. We definitely want deconstruct. I guess we should take the shock mine. And the vulnerable? Did I give you an ability that targets vulnerable? I did. But I wouldn't mind having you something. I wouldn't mind you having something that takes advantage of crew panic. Something that's not on such a long cooldown. We'll drop the shock mine. Okay, let's do it. Okay, well, let's start with a protective field. To reduce the damage we take. Dimensional flashbang immediately. To slow them. Brace. Further reducing the damage you take, and hopefully making them target you. Oh, Jesus! 50... Takes more damage, but does an extra 50% minimum, 75% maximum damage. Wow. Siphon Dark Matter. Crew panic that guy. Let's inspire us. And then let's... I really want to exploit the crew panic. But I know I'll need a deconstruct. So let's deconstruct first. I'll throw it on this one, which might be enough to get this guy interested in attacking us. And by us, I meant it's just the Swarm Queen. It did not do so. Let's engines down again. Okay, that's acceptable. That's kind of what I wanted. Let's warp atomic structure to exploit the whole breach now. Can we kill that? The dimensional flashbang. Try for weapons disruption. Not effective. Portal cannon. I can probably We can kill it. We'd have to get very lucky to get an overkill. You know, I'm going to wait, and I would like to try for an overkill. Let's do a quick tune-up. Even that should generate threat. Not enough. Oh, Jesus Christ! That almost killed you with one hit! Let's cauterize your whole, sorcerer. And now we'll try for the ramming speed. Didn't get the overkill. Nice! 150 materials, sorry, 153 materials and 296 dark matter. Commander, it seems that the portal at our fleet's location dissipated as soon as we destroyed the Chrull contingent guarding it. There won't be any more Chrull coming from this sector. Okay, so we're gonna actually redirect the fleet back up here. Commander, the Cadet Barracks has completed its task. Show the location. Looks like we're gaining more cadets as well. So we have a Cadet tie for 2% hull on the Swarm Queen. And we have Kaylee for +2 speed on the Archer. So let's have Greed. Okay, let's first have Bucky Rogers come over here, and he will recruit some crew. And then Greed. Greed, why don't you grab us the Stalker upgrade? We have the dark matter for this. So this will give you +15 aim and +10% damage, Milner. That's fine, continue to do that. Commander, the dark matter multiplier is now online. Acknowledged. Let's transfer the materials to the fleet, and now we're going to view the facility, and I think we'll deploy one of our drones here. Supernova, if you'll be so kind, it'll take us 2 days. And in the meantime, for our tech research, I kind of want to... We'll want Tier 3 ships soon. We need a ton of materials for that. Research how to build a foundry to engineer advanced starship equipment and increase Halcyon 6 maximum station health. That sounds amazing. Propulsion lab. Research fleet fuel efficiency and travel speed upgrades with this base room. That sounds amazing as well. Let's grab this. I don't think I've ever built those before. And if I was interested in building one... 250, 250, and 5 energy. Oh, holy crap, our morale's also now good. It's very difficult, actually, to get your morale good without the morale room, the consular room. So our aim's improved, our damage is slightly increased, we have a slightly better chance to crit, we have a little more resistance to everything, ships cost a little less, rooms take a little less time to build, and everyone does 5% bonus to all their class skills, whatever that means. So, once we deploy 2 of these drones, everyone, I think we'll call the session at that point. Commander, we have a situation at the Cadet Barracks. The green shirts at the Cadet Barracks have been exhibiting a surprising degree of laziness lately, as well as a general laxity in discipline. This could have serious ramifications for the Starbase at some point down the road. Weed out the lazy ones. Weeding out undesirable students results in an uptick in cadet attentiveness, with the offenders being transferred to janitorial automation quality assurance duty. Ugh. It cost us 20 materials to... Oh, sorry, we gained 20 materials, but we lost 15 fuel. That's more than acceptable. Commander, the Hangar Terran Tier 2 has completed its task. It looks like we have more materials that just got finished. So let's go and not do this again. And Greed, let's have you clear some other rooms. This will level you to level 5. And I'm not going to assign Echo because I'm a little nervous that we won't really be able to do this with just with 2 green shirts and you. So let's hold off on that at the moment. Oh, we have more space whales. Terran friends, I have terrible news for you. A contingent of confused Coruscant youths have broken off from the consensus and have constructed a kind of perverse ideology that demands they gain control of your station. We've attempted to reason with them, but they've proven quite immovable. Wait, since when did the Coruscant disagree? It is a new development. I would speak of it, but the answer to that question is currently a highly guarded secret. I'm sure you understand. Anyway, you just came to warn me. In a manner, yes. Also, to request that, if you do fight them, at least try to convince them first of the errors of their ways. We'll try. Thank you, Terran. Do your best, is all we ask. Didn't realize they sent... Oh, they didn't send anyone here. They just reached out to us. But this looks like that's probably them. And it's a Tier 2 fleet. So we're going to need our fleet back as soon as possible. Commander, your satellite drone has been deployed at Stratatacania. Automated resource delivery should commence soon. It doesn't matter. We have to immediately pull you guys back. We need the Tier 2s. Commander, we cleared out that section you asked for. Acknowledged. Oh, pause. Bucky Rogers leveled up. Perfect. So, as you can see, he doesn't gain a whole lot. Let's just grab, I guess, one of these. Let's grab Precision Shot. Single enemy takes damage, exploits exposed. Can I click on these, maybe? Nope. This doesn't look like traits. This just looks like just information. This isn't traits. I don't remember what the Coruscant actually do. I think they do crew panic. Sir, the Coruscant zealots have entered system and are preparing to assault the base. Terran interlopers, the Starbase is the rightful property of the Coruscant race and will bring salvation from the dark times. We will fire upon the station until the very last Terran has been cleansed from its sacred halls. What is this about the dark times? The Coruscant Zealot captain responds with some garbled nonsense. The Coruscant fleet assembles into attack position. Commander, a raider fleet is bombarding the station. Understood. 248 dark matter, 336 materials have been delivered. Okay. I don't remember what these guys are. Let's take a... Well, what these guys are good at doing. Inflicts vulnerable, inflicts sensors offline, exploits sensors offline, allies gain soothing light. That's going to be really annoying. They can be engines down, weapons disruption. You know... I'm tempted to leave the Swarm Queen out of this one. Because I can get even more weapons disruption if I bring the Precursor vessel. So let's save the game. We'll do this and then we'll call the session. So, let's create a new fleet. I don't remember what the... Did you guys ever watch a series called Farscape? There was a living vessel. Actually, there were living vessels made by the race called the Peacekeepers there. And the one that most of the series takes place on is called Moya, I believe is what it was. But I don't remember how to spell that. In any case, we're going to bring the Ictus. We will bring the Sorcerer. And I'm going to bring the Cabinator. We'll totally repair the Cabinator. God, that's expensive. That's all of our dark matter. Maybe I can avoid doing that. We can just instantly heal. Let's also prepare for this fight. So this is kind of like fighting the whales, because they can't be censored offline, but weapons disruption really works well on them. And I think they can be... Oh, they can be slowed as well, can't they? So let's do this with your archer. I think our sorcerer will keep everything that they currently have. Let's see. Oh, yeah, actually, we do want torture. Let's take torture. And for your ship powers, let's see. So they can be disabled. I should totally take a heal, because we're going to need all the heals, I think, here. We'll take Corduroy's Hull. I guess we could take Dire Strike, since that exploits disruption and reduces their vulnerable resistance. And then we could take a vulnerable ability. That would be this one. Okay, let's go with this. Or can they be crew panicked? A little bit of resistance to it, but we'll circumvent that. Oh, they're really... Well, let's try this. Let's try it. Let's also resave the game again so I don't have to redo what I just did. Alright, guys. Let's show them. I'm going to feel a little bad that we have to kill them in the end. Launch anyway. I think we can do this without having that heal. The course line consensus take combat very seriously. You must do something very severe to anger these ones so. And I think I'm okay. Let's edit this. So that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. So these guys are going first. What are these guys? Locked on, inflicts vulnerable, inflicts sensors offline. That's warming up. This is warming up. So they'll psychic wave. Of course, that's warming up. So they can only psychic wave. Maybe we should protective field to start. Let's do that. And we will dimensional flashbang down here. Slow and weapons systems offline. And I'm going to Corduroy's Hull. Nice, back up to full life. Next, let's siphon dark matter. I'd like to kill one of those guys next. Good dodge, good dodge. Okay, we need to actually get disabling strikes on all these guys. Get some heals, get some more armor on us. Let's slow another one down. Can we kill it? We might not. Let's backstab maneuver then to stun this one. Bum, bum. And then, well, this. Which one is this? Stop! Stop! Which one is this? Which one is that? That's this one. Okay, let's then torture. And we can kill it with, I think, into the fray? Oh, probably not. Torture will kill it, though, next round, but I think they have locked on and mind over matter ready. And I don't want to... Oh, but they're... Oh, no, this guy... Okay, so this guy isn't weapons disrupted, so he probably can use these. So we should try just to kill him. We will warp atomic structure, put a crew panic up here. Oh, I can't really take advantage of that, though. Let's cloak. Dimensional flashbang again. Basically, taking this guy out of the battle. Protective field. Reduce the damage that we're going to be taking. Let's dire strike. See what that looks like. So he has lost his vulnerable resistance. Let's put another deadly strike right back on him again. Warp atomic structure. Precognition. Oh, nice. They get an increase to their aim. Vulnerable got put on some of us, but that'll be okay. So let's focus beam. Oh, I thought. That's this guy, Tim, who has the, I think, the bullseye. Into the fray. War depth of armor to heal us all slightly over time. Dimensional flashbang, keep both the status. Oh, he resists. Sorry, that was the wrong ability. We only put weapon disruption on him. Guess you might as well keep putting more of that on him. That did not land. Oh, it did land the engines down. Perfect. We'll torture to exploit the weapons disruption. And then can we kill it? Nice! That gave us a perfect excuse to heal our Combinator as well. 259 materials and 388 dark matter. Well, we were able to gain a vision of your run-in with the Zealot. Well, at least you tried. We've gained an additional 450 dark matter. Collect that reward. We've gained officer promotions. So once we get back home, everyone will call a session. And we've gained a new crewman. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a peek and see what all on Earth this is. The Combinator has gained a crewman Crichton. That makes a lot of sense for what I was just talking about. I was just talking about Farscape. And Crichton, I believe, is the main protagonist's name in that. 4% hull. Supernova is now level 7. Holy crap. Congratulations, Supernova, you're our first level 7. I thought Milner would gain that. Oh, but Milner wasn't in as much combat as you two were, right? We swapped out Milner for Greed at least once. All right, so, oh god, I have to not do this episode because I need to really think about this. Supernova didn't seem to mind whichever one of these I decide to choose, so I'm going to need to think about this because we only get one. I would like to take these, like, one of these branches, but I don't know which one to grab. I'm tempted to take this because I think these are. Oh no, these are not the auras. This is Chaos Theory, Tim, not Consular. So I don't know. I don't even know if I. The interesting thing is that I'm tempted to grab these when they show up, but I don't know if I really need these. We already have the Tier 3 ground powers all unlocked. Maybe it'd be better if I focus on more ship combat capabilities. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Alright, Greed got promoted. He's level 5. This is far easier. So we can take Operative Training rank 3. So you'll gain the Tier 3 ground combat abilities, which is what I want you to have. And I can't take Backstab. I can't take this. I can't improve this yet. I need more. Oh, I would need this taken. So that means we must take Proximity Doctrine. Well, then we're taking it. And Proximity Doctrine unlocks the point-blank ground combat power. Does decent damage. Fantastic chance to hit. Exploits Confused. +2 tactical points. Okay, and what else do we have down here? Recruit 1 complete. Bucky Rogers to continue to recruit more crew. I think... Oh, he's almost done with that. So that must have happened some time ago. We promoted Bucky Rogers already. We're continuing to replicate materials. But Echo stopped doing that. Okay. All right, everyone. So this will actually let's just let this let that finished. Let's stop that and take Bucky out. Okay, and we will stop here, everyone. So we'll summarize what's happened first. So we eliminated Savak from the pirates, and that leaves Willa's fleets left. We also know exactly where the captain is. I'm thinking, though, we should go here first, eliminate one of the pirate fleets, and then Willa will contact us, just like Cut and Savak did. I think we will let him stay put as well. We will allow him to take over the pirate clans when we defeat the Admiracs, and we'll probably go for him next episode as well. We have enough materials in dark matter that I'm tempted to just hold on to it so we can research the Tier 3 upgrades. We don't need too much more to finish that up. I'm also thinking... Well, okay, well, I can talk about what I'm thinking about in the next episode, because it's not going to matter this one. We ran around and gathered all the resources. We built another drone over here. We eliminated another Chrull portal that showed up. We fought our first group of Tier 2 behemoths. We also eliminated, as you just saw, the Corzon, who showed up here to try to siege our station. We were unable to persuade them of the errors of their ways, and unfortunately, well, that was it. Unfortunately, they died. That's a shame. Oh, nice. We gained some diplomacy with them, though. Okay, so that's it. Thank you all for watching. Next episode, I will probably be sending out a slightly different group for a while. I'm thinking Supernova might... No, Supernova's kind of needed to deploy drones. I'll figure it out. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching, and we'll level Supernova next episode. We'll obviously kill more Chrull and stuff like that, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.